Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
What's happening?
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
Good to see you.
What's the point in causing the rupture
Lab After Dark starts now.
What's happening, everybody? Let's see. I love to listen, but this ruins it for me. Well, you just mute the intro. I can't. It ruins it. It's terrible. Welcome to Lab After Dark, everybody. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. It's good to see you. Good to be here. Happy Monday evening, or I guess some places it's Tuesday, and some places it's Wednesday. And some people have no idea what day it is. I mean, that's just, I've come to notice that too. You know, like, have you ever been off by more than a day? Like, it's Monday, but you thought it was Wednesday. That's an odd feeling. I've had that happen maybe once in my life. I think I had the flu though, but you know, it's like, yeah, like if you think today's Friday, like, you're screwed big time. If you think today's Friday and it's only Monday, that's a big problem. But see, like, if you're in the hospital, that makes sense. However, I have gone to sleep before, like, and woke up and thought that it was in the like, I thought it was morning time. And it was nighttime. That's an odd feeling as well. I don't like that one at all. It's just terrible. I wanted to tell you too, tomorrow, I was going to do the show tonight, but tomorrow on the Lab, Chris McDonough will be on right after his show, the interview room. He'll be jumping over to the Lab. And then on Wednesday, I'm on Daniel's DT show. So hopefully you guys check that out as well. Let's see. Hey, Josh, I got a new name. Fast are no longer Susan B. Interesting. Okay. Very good. And thank you for that super chat. And I like your new name. It's a nice name. It's a great name. I liked your other one too, but I get it. I'm with it. Let me see what the heck is going. Well, that's a great question. He hasn't told me yet. Matter of fact, that's probably something that I should find out. He might be in bed. I have no idea. Hold on. Oh no. I have no idea what time. I have no idea. I just know that I'm going to be there. He tells me, I show up because he did my show and I do his. That's what we do. I'll show up for him the way that he shows up for me. What a nice guy he is. Love him. Good dude. Solid guy. And Jovi gifting 5 Lab After Dark memberships. Thank you so much, Jovi. It's good to see you, Jovi. Hold on. Did he just see? I thought he got back to me. Time doesn't really exist anyway. Yeah, time. Well, no, you're right. It doesn't. Well, I'm going to try at least by tomorrow. I'll have a time. I think I'll have a time by tomorrow. Muscles, what's up? Slinging them snakes. Hopefully, good for you. Good to see you. Somebody said that you got an apology. I didn't see it because I can't handle going looking at that stuff. I don't want to dig through. I don't want to dig through like that massive pile of shit. Yeah. Josh, can you label your lives content-based versus numbers? Hard for consumers, viewers, if of interest. No. And I'll tell you why. Thank you. I think that was a question. Sometimes I do both. Sometimes I just do the one. But a lot of the times I don't really have, I just, I kind of freestyle, this is just kind of, just kind of like an episodic show. I don't think it's shade. So it's difficult to do that because sometimes I just get up here and I talk, and sometimes, maybe it's not for everybody, but I get what you're saying. But see, that's not really how this channel was created. I get it. I understand. Most of the time, just assume that the show's going to suck. Like that. That's what honestly, that's probably for the best. Elevated estrogen owes a lot of people an apology. Yeah. Elevated estrogen. Where'd that one come from? Is that a new one? Is that caught on or something?
What's the point in causing any ruffles to be feathered?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel that way too, but, yeah, somebody said that, there was an apology, but, let's see. I don't know. I'm just putting up random thumbnails, and that's just the way that it's gonna be. I'm doing random thumbnails, and I got a whole bunch of AI retro, I don't know, pictures or something, and I think they're hilarious. So wait till I get to the kung fu ones. There's some kung fu ones that I got to show you, but hold on one second. I got a little treat for you guys. I got all kinds of them. I got all sorts. They're not going. I have tons. It's like a big old pack. But let me make sure. But yeah, positive hope. I promise you, I get it, and I do. If it is something like, just like I said, just assume that if it's not in the title, like, hey, the World War III, it's probably not going to be too serious. But I get it. I just don't. To be honest with you, this to me has always been sort of an experiment, where I don't label the stuff. I don't like clickbaiting. I don't like stacking a room by using a title or a hashtag. I want the people that want to come watch the show to come watch it because they like to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And then if that's the case, then that's whoever shows up. If that makes any sense, that's how it's always been on this channel, for me at least, because I don't like to get locked. I don't like to lock it in, as I finally caught it live. I was actually watching a replay of your Valentine's Day show with Gary when I got the alert. Yes, that was a fun show. It was an interesting show. Want baby pics? I'm sure I have them somewhere. Most of them are like... Queen of Hearts is right. Sometimes subjects change. Let's see. I spy with my little eye, my favorite YouTube creator. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Always good to see you. Mr. Trevor Ali. It's always... I don't know if I'm going to put baby pics on a thumbnail. I'm not Nirvana. Well, Mrs. O, thank you. I like you guys too. Catsy says, I love the numbered episodes. They're mostly, it's just, you know, that's what I'm saying. The only reason that's why I do it that way over here is because, I do like, yeah, I agree. I agree with this, by the way. I agree with that. YouTube gives me anxiety. It does that to a lot of people, to be honest with you. Josh, you got so many compliments in Brittany's chat. Everybody thinks you left before you read all of them. I read a lot of them, and it was very sweet, and it's always flattering that people say nice things about me ever in any capacity whatsoever. And I did read them, and it's very kind. I pretty much I really don't know what to say. It was very kind, and trust me, I am not any of those. I'm not any of those things. But it is nice. Yeah, I did see some of that. I don't know how that started. I don't know how that started. I've been on the lab for a while. Well, I'm not really sure what that means. Not a hard crowd. That's not nice. I thought it was. I think it's a very difficult crowd. Thanks for shooting. Thanks for just rocking my foundation. Oh, Josh, you got all these compliments. Well, no, there's wonderful people over there. Wonderful people. And it's very kind. Okay, so here we go. Let me get this for you really quick, because this is the best. I'd say it's the best, but I don't know if it's the actual. Did check this out. God dang it. What is going on here? Okay. How annoying. Well, I appreciate you too. Appreciate it. Touch of Grey is a Grateful Dead song that you like? Really? Check this out. Here's the you know how Gray has really been struggling with his he says he's struggling with his donations, which probably is true, but I heard that he went out and he got himself a sponsor. And it hasn't dropped yet, but I got the leak of the sponsor, and I'm going to show it to you now. It comes with its own like commercial and everything, like its own. There you go. Found it. Sweet. Heck yeah, dude. Look at that thing. Oh, man. There it is. Son of a bitch. No, not an Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor. So but yeah, I think he secured the bag with this one. some color in your life? Are you feeling gray? Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Gray. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray. Yeah, so good for him. That's awesome for him, man. So hopefully he doesn't have to work on all those videos anymore, and he can he can just do his lives. He doesn't have to put himself in jail or anything like that. So that's good. Let's see. Sharon, because I love your buffet of thoughts. Thank you. I appreciate that. Touch of Gray. Do you need some color in your life? Oh, yeah. Are you feeling gray? Big time. Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Gray. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray. Kind of got that hi-ho silver away. You know what I'm saying? He's got that like, oh boy. Ooh. I fixed that audio though, so you guys could hear when I, yeah, here it is right here. Available in 50 Shades of Gray. Yeah. This was when I fixed the audio so you could hear it now, but this was when I called into his show. Oh, no, I didn't call in. I super chatted him like 5 times. Hi, Samantha. Samantha Joy in the house. Good to see you. Glad to hear about your father. It's a blessing. And I did say a prayer for you and your family. So, hope everything works out there. But, yeah, check this. I sent him 4 like $5 super chats once. And they all talked about his visor. And after like the 3rd or 4th one, he started to get like pissed. And here, if you listen to this.
Well, but here's the thing, the lab. You just kept talking about the visor over and over again. I mean, if you were me, you'd think the same damn thing that I just said. That's pretty weird, you know? Like, it's not that great of a visor. It's a freaking, I've worn the visor for years now. I mean, it's a little strange, okay? So don't try to pretend, oh, my goodness. God. Yeah, you do whatever you got to do, the lab. Thank you, but if you need to go get refunded back.
Yeah, he wanted me to get. He said that I could get a refund if I wanted to. Well, I think that ship has probably sailed because that was, I don't know, 2002. But yeah, he was like, if you need to go get your money back, I never did.
Go get it. I don't care. It was really odd. Have 4 super chats in a row about a visor somebody's wearing on a show. That's ludicrous. Okay?
He said it was ludicrous. Oh man, that was funny. I remember that day. I remember that day vividly. He was pissed. I gave him 4 super chats. Who would get mad about that? I fed the beast. Yeah, he's not he doesn't like to laugh very much. I've noticed that. Well, here's the thing, the lab. Well, here's the thing. He'd always get so pissy with me. But I I went looking for his like 3D map of the Idaho 4 house. Was it the King? I don't even remember the address, but I went looking for it and I couldn't find it. And then I ended up accidentally, and when I say accidentally, I mean accidentally clicked on his stupid ass show. And this is exactly what I heard from the beginning. Listen to this.
Yeah, now that's 5,
This is from tonight.
3.6 inches. I mean, can't you just tell, you guys, that this isn't a tall person? I'm just trying to make this absolutely obvious to everybody. All right? It should be. And currently tonight we only have one coffee, and we've only got,
There it is.
you know, we're currently at 1/6 of the goal. So I'm asking everybody out there, if you have the ability to help support the channel. This channel actually relies on, I actually try to bring in income with super chats and etc. on the shows, because I know what it takes to get to the end of the month and try to reach the goal where I can donate quite a bit of money to various true crime related charities, as well as taking care of my channel. All right.
And I know people always say to me, they go, but Josh, he donates money. Yeah, he donates your money, not his money. Your money.
And so, people out there don't like that I do that, but I don't really care. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. When I and all the other people who do these live streams do the live streams, unless they have thousands and thousands of people watching, make almost no revenue whatsoever on ad revenue. So my channel relies on your generosity, as if you're at Starbucks and you want to tip the Starbucks person for making you a coffee that takes them 5 minutes. I do these 3-hour shows, and it'd be great if you guys felt like I was worth that. Okay? And I don't really know a different way to word it. It's just a really crappy feeling, though, when you're doing...
Oh, I know a different way you can word it. Give me money, you cheap bastards. How's that?
These shows, and you're putting stuff out that really nobody else ever does, and people aren't supporting it. It makes it feel like it's not something worthy of doing. Okay? Because this whole show right now, it's the income that you guys have put it, that's it. There won't be any extra or anything like that. And that's just the way YouTube is. I don't know why they're like that. The ad revenue on live streams isn't anywhere near what it is on a video. So if you're there and you're listening to what I'm saying and you get it, I would appreciate you helping support the channel. I don't know I have any other way to word it.
He doesn't have any other way to word it. I mean, it's like progressively getting worse. I mean, I don't know, man. I've never seen somebody just like not like, he doesn't give an F at all. Not even a little. Not even a little. It's like, it's just like a progressively worse situation. I've never seen anything quite like it. I don't know. I have no idea what he's doing. I doubt it. I doubt it. Or no, I don't doubt it. I'm sure. I mean, he is Mr. True Crime, from what I understand. But I thought I saw him on News Nation with his little his little model that he was doing, and he builds them really well. I can't do that, and I'll be the first to say it. Well, okay, I probably could. I don't, and I doubt that I ever would. But I guess I probably could. But I have a nephew. It was from a year ago. I have a nephew who's 7 who could do it. And then I have another nephew who's 4 that could do it. And, so I guess he does have, I hear this one a lot from a lot of people. He said, he does really great work. He does? Okay. Well, I guess he does. He does really. But, do you need some color in your life? Are you feeling gray? Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Gray. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray. He does what? He does great work? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. What's considered great work? Making bridges and shit? Is that great work? I mean, the guy covered Delphi nonstop for like 7 years. Made all these little. There are people that do like him. There are people that do like him, and it's fine. But he did a 3D model of a bridge. Like that, I don't think that that's good work, but oh look, I made a Lego. Exactly, it's like Lincoln Logs, like. Well, I can't. Yeah, I gotta find I want to find the News Nation one where he does the whole thing of like taking everybody, or where he does the tour with Ashley. But it sounds like they're not putting that thing back up that he did the other day. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Him sitting in jail is one of my favorites. He just sits there. He's like, yeah. I don't think I don't know. I don't think that they like me very much, but they have played some of my stuff before, but I don't think that they actually care much for me, which is all right. I don't mind that either. Hold on a second. Pay now or I'm ending the stream. That's I mean, look, dude. When you got that kind of star power, like when you're on new, I don't know, because I go at it with other people that they like, probably. I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't like me. Believe it or not, folks. Oh, I was talking about YouTube bad actors. I don't think that they like me, but it's all relative. I like them. I like everybody. There's not a person you can name. You can name anybody, and I like them. I think they're great. All of them. That's my new attitude towards life. Just kumbaya. You know what I mean? I like them all. I love Gray. I think he's a great guy. Does good work. Camp wife. Are you into camping? Is that like is that a thing? To be liked by all is not a life worth living. No, I guess not. I mean, sure, yeah, he's great. It's a good guy. Love him. It's good dude. It's a good person. Yeah. Yeah, he's fantastic. I like him more than I like Clue, but you know. Oh, she didn't say that? Good Lord. Yeah, I mean, I get what I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, look, I've made so many mistakes in my life, and I have a lot of regrets, and I've done things and said things and acted a certain way in the past, and that I'm not proud of, and I'll never be proud of. And then there are people that will take anything for what it is, and then say you're a bad person, or you're this, or you're that, and you sort of have to kind of just accept it, I guess. And hopefully that people see that that's not really the case. That that your mistakes don't necessarily define you, but that learning from them is probably the only way to move forward. And so, I get it. I get why there are people that may not like me, but that's all right. I'm fine with it. I try to make my wrongs right, but who knows if that's really something that and that's kind of why with like I heard the other day, and I'm just gonna say this. I heard that, I don't know this lady. I've never seen her before, but I heard this for the first time, that she had a daughter that had passed away, and somebody questioned if she was real and asked for the birth certificate. I heard that. Like I listened to it, and I went, wow. I've never, like, that was crazy. I couldn't believe it. And it was so much to the point where it's not even worth like fighting about, and it's not worth like making fun of somebody about, and it's really not even worth, it's just not, first of all, it's not worth anything. I am shocked that people tolerate that. Of all the mistakes that I've made in my life, and I have made plenty, I've never seen anything like that. And I don't know if you ever, it's crazy, because like that is something that if that happened in real life, and then that person that was being questioned about their deceased child would have every right to choose violence that day. Every single right. I mean, that is something that you just don't do, whether it's on the internet, whether you're trying to make people, you think people are impressed by that. I mean, it's so far beyond the realm of possibility that somebody would even do that. You just go, that's not possible. That's not something somebody would do. Yet they do, and people back it. I'm not here preaching and telling you, oh yeah, like I'm a perfect person. And look, dude, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Well, look, you think first of all, that guy sold the date rape drug. So I don't want to hear anything from his Nazi ass. I don't have any respect for him. I don't care about his opinion of me. I don't think I'm better than anybody except for him. He's not a good person. He's not a good person. And he stutters. He's an idiot. I don't like that guy. I'll never like him. And he's a jailbird. What's up, Kimmy? It's good to see you. But he's just a terrible person. That's just he doesn't even exist in my world. He doesn't exist in my world. And anybody that supports him or whatever, just can, whatever. Your experience counts. You understand. I'm a survivor and I see your value in this filthy, polluted, true crime area. Yeah, well, dude, they perpetrate this thing, this whole thing, like I had this whole shit. It was like 3 years ago that happened, and the whole situation was regrettable and all blah, blah, blah. Okay. I mean that with the bottom of my heart. And I righted as much of it as I could. But then they went on to say, and this is like the craziest thing ever, that I went as far as to send razor blades to this person's house. And it's just like, what the freak? Like, that's crazy. And, he says that, and he perpetrates stuff like that. White Boy says there's this woman named Victoria that's too scared to come out and say anything because I intimidate her. First of all, I've only known one Victoria in my entire life. And I worked with her like in an office for like 8 years. There's no Victoria. I mean, it's just a flat out lie. Just make stuff up. Just lies incessantly. He's a liar. Because if it's like, if you can convince people that is like more than one person that you've had some sort of issue with or whatever, and I haven't, but yeah, he says, oh, well, they're very scared people. Yeah, it's like, first of all, I've never intimidated anybody in my life to do anything. I've never told somebody to harm themselves. He's the biggest liar there is. He really is. And I mean that like from the bottom of my heart, like that White Boy is a lying sack of dog shit. End of sentence. But, that's it. Not, you're right, Shane. He's not a good person. I mean, even if he was wanting to be reformed, like he just flat out lies about stuff. He fabricates, he lies, he repeats the same stuff. He's a drug addict. He's all these things, But they say, oh, I've never done anything like that in my life. Never, ever. I've lied. I've, I haven't been honest about things before, I guess who hasn't, but, as to, harming people, telling people to harm themselves, get the hell out of here. I would never do that. ever. Never. And, you know, what are you going to do? You just try and move on. You try and move on with your life, and you try and make things better. And that's what I try. That's what I try to do. White Boy Lockdown Radio will never be Benny. That's enough, isn't it? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Mailing razors to anyone is an immature move invented by an immature mind. Yep, I agree. Hold on, let me return this really quick. I'm not sure what he's trying to do in that pic, to be honest with you. But anyway, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. Let he who is without sin among be the first to cast a stone. That's true. I mean, I agree with that. And like I said, I've made plenty of mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. I don't have an overinflated sense of ego. I truly don't. I'm actually probably on the opposite end of it. And I wish that I wasn't. But I just wish that I wasn't, you know, and oh, I've done all that stuff before. You know, but I've gone at it with these folks, and you know, it's not even worth it. It's not even fun. Matter of fact, it's so boring to do. When I say boring, I mean it really is. And Summers Army, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, look, this will get you thick skin. I've always had thick skin because I do understand, like, this isn't like necessarily my real life. But when I do leave this area, this place, when I leave it, it is true that my mind isn't focused around this. There's a lot of people that do feel that way. And Danielle, thank you for being here. I always appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, and I mean, you know, if the fact of the matter is, the problem is that most people, like, I've made many mistakes, but I've never been like arrested, never been charged with anything. I've never, you know, I've never been in any kind of trouble like that, in any sense. So, you know, when you have a stumble or when you make a mistake and they harp on that one over and over and over and over, and they harp on the same mistake constantly. I don't make those mistakes anymore. Not those. I certainly don't. At all. And because I've learned from it. Now, I'm sure I'll make other mistakes, but I don't habitually make the same ones over and over. I don't. Because that's just, I am a kind of person that does, like, learn my lesson, if that makes any sense. I really do. So, you know, they harp on this and that, and it's fine. I got no problem with it. They're allowed to feel that way. I know who I am. And I don't think that I truly don't think that I'm like some great person, but I don't think that I'm a bad person. I don't think that I'm going around trying to harm people. I don't think that I'm trying to disrupt people or anything like that. I certainly would never ask somebody who has a deceased child if they exist and where their birth certificate is. I mean, that's just foul. It's not funny. It's not clever. It's not cute. It doesn't make you look good. And anybody that thinks that that's a good thing can get wrecked. That's the worst. I don't know this lady, and I don't know how her child passed. But holy shit. Like, that's something that I never thought that I would see. I mean, or hear. Yeah, I know who asked for it. I know who asked. I know. I heard the whole thing. I thought it was crazy. I'd never seen anything like that. Maybe because it says, we love Joshua. We love you, Joshua, for you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just, but there's always some sort of justification, like, well, you did this or you did that, and and then the call out. There's these people that feel like they're the hall monitors of YouTube, and they think that what they say goes, and everybody should listen to what they say because they somehow have this moral superiority over everybody and everything. They know what's right all the time, and they call out the people that they don't like, yet they sit with thugs and racists and thieves and fools, charlatans and harlots. They don't have a problem with them. And the problem is that they share an audience with these people. They can't afford to fracture any sort of anything at all. The biggest problem that I have with people is the ganging up. I think that Brittany could do a much better job of ignoring a lot of what comes her way. However, how do you do that when it's all day, every day, and people pile on? I just don't like the fact that they gang up on her. It has nothing to do with me going, I think genuinely, I think she's a nice person. I think that she's a nice person. I just don't like the bully mentality. I don't like how all they do is pick on one person, and it's one after the other, after the other, after the other. What hasn't been said? What hasn't been said? How much more could possibly be said? So what happens when somebody ends up hurting themselves? Well, that person didn't have enough, backbone. That person didn't have enough this. That's not the point. It's just too much. So what happens when somebody hurts themselves? Oh, well, it's the internet. It should be, tougher. but people drive it and they enjoy it. It gets a good crowd, and you know, it's really weird. You know, it's just a lot. You know, when I was going through my thing, and it was like nonstop by every channel possible. You know, every aspect of my life was brought up, relationships, kids. Although I was pretty shielded, you know, for the most part, it was about 2 weeks of just nonstop. And then, you know, there's some residual effect, and, you know, time kind of gets in the way of that, which is always good. But I just don't get the bully mentality. Oh, I see that you know, there's a mob that doesn't like this person, so I'm gonna, you know, do this. I have that ability. Not everybody does. Not everybody does. But they don't, Camp Wife. They actually don't have to pick on. They don't have to pick on people. Like, none of us have to. But Josh, you're picking on Gray. Yeah, well, Gray picks on me. Remember, I'm the worst person of all time to Gray, I think. Here, we'll save this for later. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. It was on, Sandwich. It was on the planet. Yeah, he did say that. I was the worst person on the planet. And I could go into heavy detail about why he said that, because I know why he said that, because I knew and I know who had his ear at the time. But there's a you know, I'm not going to go into it because, you know, whatever. But I know why he said it, because, you know, he was into certain people. But I won't go into it. Look, falling asleep on a live, like, who gives a shit? I know they do, but I just don't. Let's see. Positive hope. I've watched you for years through your highs and lows, and you have more to give than your tragedies. Move past the clowns. You've helped me, and I know you've helped others. And I appreciate you saying that, Positive Hopes. And yeah, you know, right now in life, there's enough to, like, be concerned about, and there's enough to be worried about than just incessant hate, you know. And there's a lot of that here. It's almost too much. I mean, they're right. Like, I don't care if I'm so used to getting lambasted and mocked by talentless morons. And that's what they are. They're talentless. And what I think that they do, the equivalent is that instead of actually giving any sort of perspective on anything at all, they review other people's stuff and put a cup out and beg people to fill their cup up while they say mean things about other people. That they can't string together an actual sentence of their own. So what they do is they wait for somebody else to go live. They use their lives to prompt their show, and then they stick their little goal cup out there and wait for it to get filled up. Once it gets filled up, you know, then they're done. it's basically the same thing as standing on the corner begging for money. And this overused term of grifting, this term of tragedy pimp, the the ones that perpetrate it are the ones that do it, and don't think for 1 second like somebody like B Tim, all right, who I don't know anything about the guy other than what I hear, and to me he leaves a lot to be desired. He thinks that he's like better than a lot of people. I don't know where he gets that sense from. But the problem is the only reason that he's allowed to run amok on Queen Bee's channel is because he gives her money. That's it. She's beholden to him because it sounds like he has given a substantial amount of money to her before, because that makes him relevant. That makes him somehow the center of attention. You think that he's good for her show? How could he be? Not that there's a super high standard over there. I'm just saying. But the reason that he's allowed to sit up on that panel the way that he does is because he pays her, basically. Not basically, that's what he does. Angel of Light gifted 10 Lab After Dark memberships. Thank you so much. It's very appreciated and very kind. Thank you. It's really not, though. It's not. I get what you're saying. And if it was just like, yeah, he was just some person that wanted to go up on the panel. But I mean, she kind of lets him take over the show, and it's because of that he gets money, that's what I think. And why can't I see you then? I can see YouTube bad actor. I have no idea. I can see you on here. Well, I like your channel a lot. I don't know. You should not be blocked. I haven't blocked anybody. For some reason, I can see you on one side, but not on the other. So I don't get that. Haven't paid a cent yet, but finding you in this community has literally medically helped with my path to recovery. I can't thank you guys enough. And you absolutely do not. No, I didn't block you. Because I can. No, I didn't. Let me just look here. I didn't block you. I can see you on one side, but not the other, and I don't know why that is, but I can definitely fix it. I think if you were blocked, son of a gun, who would do that? Can everybody see? Yeah, I'm just saying I can't. Wait, maybe if I go to live chat. You can see them? Okay. No. Yes, I can see you. Well, and here, and if you just let me say this too. Okay, so I can see you. Like I know that you were never a big fan of me because of the things that have transpired in the past, and I like I said, I understand. I get it. But like I've never given my side of it, and I just never I'm not going to, because it's just not something that I can dwell on, you know, I just, yeah, it's just not something I can dwell on. I've just made that decision a long time ago. And I'll just take it with whatever it is, you know. I just take it. That's sometimes you just have to bear your crosses, though. You know what I mean? Like sometimes. Hey, by the way, YouTube bad actors, did you see my new Touch of Grey or the new commercial that Grey is going to be doing? That's what White Boy said. Yeah, I'm not on a team. I really, I promise. It's like, do you need some color in your life? Are you feeling gray? Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Grey. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray. He just, I don't know. Somebody said he looks like Luigi. It's a spicy meatball. That's funny. That's funny. I think it's funny. I'm allowed to think that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't think you hated me or anything like that. I don't mind. Like, I didn't think that you hated me, but I know that the impression that was given, and you know, it wasn't a good one for a lot of people that don't know me or don't want to get to know who I am or anything like that. I mean, that's how it's always been. And, you know, there's been some things in my life that have transpired and, you know, through a process of figuring out those problems that I caused, for myself. And a lot of them I did. A lot of it was just my fault. You know, I get that. But, so you know, I have to deal with that. And I'll always deal with it, you know. Now the gumball thing, that's pretty funny. I find that funny because it was such a dumb joke, and they cling to it like grim death. They think it's funny or something. They think it's hilarious. And I think it's funny that they think it's funny. I'm not as entertained by it as they are, but God, like that was it's like a 7-8-year-old conversation, and it was one of the funniest things ever. When it went down, the way that it went down. But that all came out of that situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's just dumb. Like, it was just like, whatever. Hey, I don't know how the green team started. I don't know how the no, B Tim's the one that started it. He's the one that was like obsessed with it and talks about it nonstop. But like they cling on to it, and that's fine. I don't even care about that. Some of us got sucked in calling out tragedy pimps, but realized how hypocritical it is. I mean, like I said, I don't care about that stuff. That stuff doesn't bother me. What bothers me is like well, I don't even know if it bothers me, but I guess it would bother me that some people would believe something so malicious like the razor blade thing. I mean, it's just a flat out lie. It's a flat out lie. And there are people that like when they'll hear that and they'll go, "Oh my God, I can't believe he would do something like that." And I would probably go, "Yeah, me too. I couldn't believe that somebody would do something like that either." But the problem is I didn't do it. I would never do it. And it's actually not even in my personality at all to ever even consider doing something like that ever. I can't even call, like, I don't even call women the B word when I get mad. Like if I get in an argument with somebody, I'm just not going to say, "Hey, you dumb B." Like that's not how I was raised. Not because I'm some super gentleman, but it's not something that naturally flows out of my mouth that way. You know, I'll wait till the person leaves the room. I'll be like, oh, thank you. But no matter how much I like wouldn't like somebody, that's just not something that I think of. I don't know. I mean, I've never called a girlfriend that. I've never called my ex-wife that. I've never, my sister. I mean, you could like, I grew up with a sister. Well, the problem is that people do discuss it, and it's weird to me. It really is weird to me. But I don't know. I don't know why. It's something that people bring up. It's just not true. It's not true. Never has been. I'll admit to those things. But I got to tell you this. Like, I grew up in a house with my sister, obviously. We were very, very close. And we didn't really fight that often, but I mean, we would certainly piss each other off. And I mean, I've never, ever in my life I've never called my sister a bitch. I've never said anything demonstrative to her at all. No, I don't call anybody the C word. No. If I don't say bitch, why would I say that? Chronicles is right here, and I agree. I would never make things up on people I dislike, their behaviors on here to make them look worse. I mean, there's enough. And Cat sees you. Thank you for gifting. Oh, like if I rap a rap song, I don't really listen to that much rap anymore. So not really. No, I'm not really into rap. I used to be. I used to really like rap. But no. But I did do a comedy podcast. Well, at least I thought it was comedy. It was very popular at the time. And I made very regrettable jokes on that. We pushed the limit a lot, and then I was labeled a racist, which I mean, but I think everybody kind of gets labeled a racist now. Like if you say anything, I don't even think, I do think there are actual racist people here, but, So I had two I had two different podcasts. The one that I started originally was through SoundCloud, and then it got sponsored through SoundCloud. So I didn't own it anymore, and then that's what happened with Spotify. So then Spotify has the masters. I don't have them. They don't exist. Like they took it off. I don't know why. It was like a 50 episode deal, and now it's gone. But that was years ago. Well, you two bad actors, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And it's good to know. I just didn't think I didn't think that you cared for me much. And that's like I said, that's okay. I don't mind. I'm glad that you do, but that's true. That's so funny. It's a good one. It's a good one. The Witness Box. Oh, I'll have to go check it out. So the Witness Box is fully independent. We just haven't been doing it much. I think we need to be honest. I need to get back to it. Because I really enjoyed doing it. But it's just they're editing books and shit. They're busy. You know, the fact that they come on at all is pretty appreciative. Like I said, McDonough will be on tomorrow too. To my old podcast that it doesn't exist anymore. Thank God. Does my mic sound all right? Yeah, we need to get back to it. It's always been a lot of fun, and so I hope that we can do it. And we can. I just need to do it. I mean, McDonough's still down, and I believe Dr. Gary's still down. So it's it's really up to me to push the issue and make it happen. And I believe that they're both down still. Make love, not war. Hold on. There's something I was going to say that I wrote down the other day. I always make notes throughout the day on my phone. Yeah, not something I'm going to talk about today. Last night, like this, I know. Last night I was sitting there, and I spent like most of the Saturday, I think it was Saturday, shampooing a carpet, like my carpet. And I was just like, I loved it. I spent all day just back and forth and back. You know, I had my headphones on, and I was just like, this is, because Otis is like disgusting. And he'll go outside and then he'll come inside and just drop a dump like right in the middle of the house. He does it all the time. It just drives me up a wall. So anyway, I was like, I borrowed my aunt's like brand new it's a carpet cleaner, but like it's like high powered or whatever. Like super high powered. And so I was just going to town on it. And the next day, I had a stitch in my side, like right in the back. And it hurt. Like it hurt a lot. It was a bitch. And then my back was like all tight. So last night, this is how, like, I'm 39 years old. I never had to do this in my life. Last night, I have a neck pillow on with a heating pad on my back. Like, what the hell? You believe that? A neck pillow with a heating pad. And then my grandma goes, "Hey, Josh, do you want some Aspercream?" And I said, "No. I absolutely, under no circumstance, want Aspercream." And then I put on Aspercream, and it helped. And now I don't know, like, it's like, frig, you know? It sucked. I was a heating pad. And I remember Otis was staring at me. Like, he had this, like, intense glare, like, and I look at him, I go, "What? What do you want?" He's just looking at me like, and he's like, comes over with his bone. It may make the inflammation worse, but it helps with the pain. Helps with the pain, but you're right. Hell no. Should I tell him right now? Hold on. Let's see. Should we get Peyton on the phone? See what he's doing. He does. He does. Tiger Balm's good. Here, I'll get him on the phone here. See what he has to say. Aspercream, yeah, it has like lidocaine in it. Nah, I don't need any of that. That's what I should have done. Muscles is 110% correct. All right, hold on here. Let's get him on the phone. See what the little fella has to say. Are you there? Hold on. What? Stay there. It disconnected me for some reason. All right. Are you there?
Huh?
Are you there? Peyton.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. The audience, you know, I was telling the audience that remember when I told you that I had been shampooing the carpet?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Meeting.
Okay. I asked you if I could call you. You could have said I was eating. I'd have called later.
It's just a sandwich.
It's just a sandwich. That's a whole meal.
No. Not at all.
Why'd you say hold on then? What was the hold on for, son?
I had to leave my room.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me like 3 minutes of you not shoving food in your cake hole?
Okay.
What kind of a sandwich, by the way?
Winko.
like a hoagie.
I think so. I don't really know what a hoagie is.
It's like a big ass sandwich.
Yeah.
Did you put mayo on it?
No.
Mustard?
No, you know I don't like condiments.
Dry. It's a dry one.
Dry and cold.
Gross. Let me read this here. And thank you for the super chat. Josh, you have helped me more than you obviously know. Move past those that don't understand real traumas and to maneuver. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Peyton. So anyway, I told you that, you know, I was shampooing the carpet and you're like, why? And I was like, because it looks nice. Like when you do it, like it's good for it. It's just a good thing, right?
Yeah.
God, you are knee deep into that sandwich with a thumb in your butt. I mean, you're going crazy. Didn't you say
No,
that
I'm not.
you said that you weren't going to eat while I said this to you? And you've lied twice now.
No. All right. I'll stop.
Like how close are you to finishing this sandwich?
Not that close.
So it's a hoagie.
Yeah.
All right. Just give me a second, okay? Just give me a second of your time.
All right.
So last night, I found
Yeah.
myself reclined in a chair with a neck pillow on and a heating pad on my back
Yeah.
and Aspercream on my back because it hurt. Like my back hurt from doing the shampooing.
Yeah.
Do you have a reaction to that?
It's just kind of bizarre to hear about.
Like, does that make me old?
I mean, it makes you a hard worker.
Well, the thing too is, you know, like I've dropped a substantial amount of weight in the last couple of months. Which you've politely noticed, correct? And
Yeah.
complimented me on, and thank you for that. You know, so I've been feeling a lot better and more adventurous, and you know, jumping up and down and all kinds of stuff. And I just overdid it. I mean, I just overdid it in a major way.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it was rough. It was.
Well, you gotta, you know,
You're still eating, aren't you?
compose yourself. No.
What's in your mouth?
I don't know.
I mean, it's really unbelievable. Like you don't have to eat every 2 hours, son.
I don't eat every 2 hours.
Well, somebody in the chat just said you're always eating, and then, which I agree with because
No, I'm not.
Yes, you eat a lot.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I
So
remember
it's like 12. I haven't eaten in like 4 hours,
4 hours.
and I was eating the same thing. This is leftover.
But it's over a foot long. Like it's like 18. It's an 18-inch sandwich, son.
Whatever.
He's getting tall.
And it was cut in half too.
It's an 18.
I found the what?
What kind of cheese is on it?
I don't know. White cheese.
Tell me about it. What do you got? It's a little salami, a
It's
little pepperoni.
just white
Is it like an
cheese.
Italian? It's like an Italian.
Ham, salami, pepperoni.
Man, that's like the Tony Soprano.
Okay.
Those sandwiches are
Dude, I saw this ranking. It said The Sopranos is the third best show in the last 25 years.
What were the other two in front of it?
Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, I can understand, but Game of Thrones, it's detested. Detestable.
Well, first of all,
Oh,
Breaking Bad is not better than The Sopranos.
Okay.
It's good. It's right. It's behind it, but it's in the top 5, but it's not there. Sopranos is one of the
Top
greatest TV
5
shows.
or top 3?
It's probably top 3. The Sopranos.
What else do you think it is?
Sopranos is probably one of the. Stop trying to get me to talk so you can eat your sandwich. That's not what this is. I know what you're doing. I don't want to talk about TV rankings.
Why?
Because you think you're slick, and I'm just going to let you go so you can finish eating because that's what you want to do. And I know what you're doing.
I could finish eating right now.
Well, I'm not going to listen to it though.
I'll mute myself.
Well, then what's the point of having
No.
some people are saying Deadwood, I've never seen Deadwood.
Deadwood.
Sopranos is the greatest show, like the greatest sitcom, or yeah, I think so.
It's the greatest thing to ever grace TV.
I think so. But I wouldn't be. I'm not mad at like a top 3.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that it was 3 out of top 3 was
in 25 years. But I think it's up there.
Uh-huh.
I know Peyton always tells me I'm 50, and I'm not. I'm not even 40.
You're turning 40.
I'll be 40 soon. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
Peyton is married now. Yeah, he's a married man facing responsibilities.
Yep. Married man facing married responsibilities.
Muscle says Breaking Bad is great, and it is. And The Wire is great too. HBO has really good sitcoms. Never watched the others. Just a sports fanatic.
I like Bryan Cranston.
I'm really excited for baseball season. I think I'm going to buy it.
Me too.
I was telling Muscles the other day, I'm going to get a new glove, break it in over the season.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know.
I like baseball gloves.
Okay.
Thanks for some. Why are you eating a sandwich at midnight?
I'm hungry.
All right. Well, I want to play. I want a baseball glove to break in.
Okie doke.
Breaking Bad. Which is better to you, Breaking Bad or The Sopranos?
To me,
Yeah.
The Sopranos.
Okay, hold on.
It's because
gonna
Breaking
start a
Bad drew inspiration from it.
I'm going to create a poll. We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now.
I mean, it's largely just based on opinion.
Well, we're gonna get the opinion of the folks in the chat. How's that?
Okay.
Is The Sopranos better than Breaking Bad? Yes or no?
Yes.
Shit.
Whoa, dude.
It's not working. Like there's a button in the way. Like there's a clear button in the way. Okay, here we go. Start poll. Here we go. All right, poll's up. Is the Sopranos better than Breaking Bad? Here we go.
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't know how else to ask it.
But I still have Bryan Cranston.
Are you still eating?
Yeah.
Dean Norris, who played Hank,
Oh, I love Dean Norris.
the brother-in-law, owns the Swingin' Cafe here in town. Oh, that's nice.
God.
Love that. I don't know. I had to ask it a weird way. It's almost a dead tie right now.
God.
I'm voting yes. What are you going to vote?
If The Sopranos is better than Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too, but
It's the best show of all time.
I think so. It's right now it's 50-50.
I'm going to look at the stream.
What if you haven't seen either? Well, then you just don't vote, I guess. But you should if you
What was that?
Yeah, we need more votes. We got about 300 people here watching. Breaking Bad.
Huh.
What's up? What do you got? What do you got for me?
It's more than 50-50, no?
Well, it looks like people. Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle was good.
But I love Breaking Bad because like just I don't know.
Well, that's good. That's a great explanation. Thank you for enlightening the audience. I like Breaking Bad because I don't know.
There's just something about it. Like I was gonna shave my head for a while because of it.
Remember when you had Sims and you
I still have Sims.
I know, but you had a digital abortion.
So stupid.
Remember you deleted
No.
your child?
No.
You did delete him. Tell the truth.
You've been freaking retelling this story for like 8 years.
I can get Ronell on the phone and he saw you do it. He used to watch you play video. He saw it firsthand.
All right, get him on the phone.
Is he awake?
I don't know. Probably not.
Isn't he out? He's out of town. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, he's in San Francisco. Oh.
Did you finish your sandwich?
No, I threw it away though. But since I'm up, I'm gonna have in Arizona. Oh.
Yeah, Martian. He's just erasing. He's just erased. Can you text him? Because mine aren't going through to him. He must have blocked me.
Okay.
Did you call? Did you do it?
Yeah, I just asked, is you awake?
Did it go through?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look.
It's not saying it.
Doesn't say
So I
delivered.
don't think that's. No, it doesn't.
Unreal.
I hate when that happens.
Should we just try and call him?
Yeah, just add them.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, were you asleep?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Just give me 1 second, okay? I got to put you on with Peyton really fast. Oh, we're on the air, by the way, but I just need to ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
All right. This was Peyton's idea, by the way. He's the one that. Oh, hold on.
My idea.
Yeah, this was all Peyton's idea. But Ronell, we'll let you go to sleep. But Peyton aborted his child on The Sims, correct?
Yeah.
God, whatever.
Okay. Well, thank you, buddy. I hope you enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you
Yeah,
soon.
have a good night.
You could just hang up, Ronell. You stay on the line, Peyton.
Yeah, very funny. Don't think I won't hang up.
I told you.
Fake laugh. Such a fake laugh, dude.
Oh my God, that hurts. Come on. That's
You act like a mad scientist.
dude, he just went like this. Yes. He knows.
It's a lie.
It's not though.
Okay.
What? Okay, but he just said yes, he did it. He saw you do it.
Whatever.
Why did you delete your child?
I didn't.
And Nordonna, thank you for the $9.99 super sticker. It's very kind of you. It will go to Peyton's Jerky for our upcoming father-son stream. We are going to pie in the face.
No, we're not.
We're gonna pie in the face.
No, we're not.
Why not? What's the big deal?
Because
It's just whipped cream. And whoever
you
loses,
won't be
we're gonna
stripping
at the
my
very end of
dignity.
the stream, we're gonna rock, paper, scissor. And whoever loses, best 2 out of 3, gets pied in the face.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Peyton, there's a possibility that you win.
What?
Like it's not a foregone conclusion that you're going to lose. I mean, you're probably going to.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, you can't mess with me at rock, paper, scissor.
Mm-mm.
I'm the rock, paper, scissor champion.
Whatever.
All right, listen to this really quick. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Tell me if you can hear it.
Harmony Township Police acted quick. They've already got both of their suspects in custody. But get this, the chief tells me he thinks this whole stabbing incident started over sports trash talk.
LeBron James and Michael Jordan, who's the better basketball player because one of the guys had a LeBron James shirt on. Another patron of the bar had a Penguin shirt on, and then ultimately ended up the Steelers, and they're not Steeler fans.
Police say these two suspects, Michael Landeros and Armando Encinas, an uncle and nephew duo originally from Maryland, had too much to drink, apparently don't like our Pittsburgh sports teams, and took trash talking way out of control here at the Baruni Hotel and Grill Sunday morning.
When we had them in custody, they were both visibly, they were definitely under the influence of alcohol.
The bar's owner, an employee, and a patron all ended up stabbed when police say they tried calming things down. But the nephew, Encinas, started slicing.
They noticed him pulling out a knife and actually putting it into his hand, almost like the knife blade actually stuck out. He was holding it and was coming after them.
I spoke with one of Baruni's cooks off camera. He's concerned about his co-workers and about the perception this incident will have on the establishment. He says this is not the kind of place things like this happen. The chief tried calming things down, but the nephew, Encinas.
So it was like they were arguing about Jordan and LeBron and the Penguins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's so weird.
Nobody died, thank God. Nobody
Yeah.
died. But still, I mean, that's kind of gnarly, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, Jordan's better.
Dude, if you were next to me, we might end up on the news, brother.
Your fans probably agree with me.
They're subs, not fans, but yeah. I don't actually have fans.
They're what?
I don't actually have fans. I have subs.
Okay, well, your subscribers.
Yeah, Muscle says LeBron is a LaDouche, big baby.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
LeBron is a LaQueen.
No. Okay, so we're gonna have to do another poll here. Hold on.
Yeah, poll time.
One more poll. That last one was like 50-50. I don't think LeBron is I don't think that people like him very much.
There are more people that hate him than like him.
Probably. All right, here. LeBron Jordan. Jordan's not exactly like the best person ever, but He's good.
No, I'm not saying that. I know he's not.
All right, who's better, LeBron, Jordan? That's the poll question. Put it on the poll.
Jordan.
All right, Peyton says Jordan. All right, here we go. I met Jordan. See, Callie Dime met Jordan, so she's biased. All right, right now it's 100-0. Jordan.
I think LeBron's just like.
Okay, it's 96-4. 96% say Jordan. Gutter Snipe says,
I don't know what
I'm
he
your
is.
fangirl, Josh. Thank you. Oh, it's a question.
When you watch clips of Jordan and you watch clips of LeBron, it's obvious who's better.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
You don't know.
We are subs, but total Peyton fans. Whatever. Nobody's a Peyton fan.
Yeah, they're not fans of you.
That's true. Let's see. I went Jordan
That's my
because I'm
opinion.
Gen Z or Gen X. Gen Z.
I'm Gen. What am I?
I don't know. A dork.
Am I Gen Z?
I think that you're, I don't know. I think you're not Gen Z. I'm Gen Z. I think you're
Oh,
X.
you're a millennial.
Is that what I am?
Yeah.
Lucy Day
I'm
says that she has no
2004.
idea who the people are. The poll. She doesn't know who Jordan or LeBron is. That's the best.
What world do you live in?
Well, so there's people that do not watch sports, contrary to whatever world you live in.
Everybody knows. Okay. All right.
Don't insult my subs.
I'm not insulting anybody.
Yeah, you are. How dare you? Now apologize.
Lucy Day.
Yeah, apologize.
I apologize.
And she's
Lucy
Australian.
Day.
She doesn't like sports. Yeah, Jordan was
Say
the
it
one
again?
that tried to be a baseball player, and he sucked.
No, he didn't.
He did. He was really bad at baseball.
You know, there's this character in the Hunger Games book that I'm reading.
All right, man. It was really good talking to you, bud.
Lucy Gray.
I love you. And
Sounds like Lucy
we'll
Day.
talk soon. Once you go to Hungry, it's a conversation's over. It's been good talking to you. I really love having these conversations with you. All right, buddy. Bye. I can't listen to that I'm not listening to that Hunger Games shit. I just can't do it. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I had a fun night tonight, and thank you for the donations and everything. You guys are really sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
Appreciate you guys. It looks like Jordan's going to win overwhelmingly. It was fun. Had a good time. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, should I hold on. One more time. Let me do this one more time here. Hold on. Yeah, look at it. Oh, good, God. Good. Oh, but gray. Do you need some color in your life? Are you feeling gray? Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Gray. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray.
After Dark is starting soon.
I'm kind of hungry too. Remember, tomorrow, McDonough joins the show. And then, Wednesday, you can catch me on Daniel on DT or the Drunk. I don't know if he changed the. I don't know if he did. Did he change the name? Is that what he did? Daniel's a good guy. Good person.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
I just noticed on the thumbnail that Peyton,
Open that Pandora's door.
Peyton put a cigarette there. I don't know why he would do that. It will be, yes. But before that, McDonough, the interview room will be going. And then after the interview room, we're going to go over to the lab.
Sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
All right, sorry, YouTuber.
What's the point in causing the eruption of the
Lab After Dark starts now.
Suck a muffin.
I forgot to set our fucking goal for our 50 goal or whatever, but it starts out at $1, okay? Just like it did last time. So if we did 50 of them for $1, that's $50. So, fuck you, Josh.
Do you need some color in your life? Are you feeling gray? Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Gray. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray.